Hi, Uyie. Good morning.
Hi.
This is your Bible exam or your character education. Okay, so I'll be asking you a couple of questions about what you've read so far, even your hymns. Okay, all right. So let's start with Bible. Tell me what you can remember about David. Tell about his character. What do you admire most about him?
Okay, so what I remember most about David, he is like a king, but he took over. He was chosen over Saul because he had more like troops and army, and he had like people liked him more. What was the next question?
What are you? Describe his character.
So his character, he is very nice, and he is also a leader, and he believes in God, but also he he also has really committed lots and like very bad sins, but he's still a very nice person. That's why God chose him. And I like him he because he wrote a lot of psalms to God, and he wrote a lot to God.
What do you admire most about him?
Yeah, that's what I. That's
all right. How do you think God chose him again?
I think it's because he put a lot of faith in him when he stoned Goliath on the head.
All right. Okay. Now let's go to another character. Describe King Saul.
Okay, so when I remember whenever I read King Saul, he was good at first. That's why God chose him. I mean, yeah, that's why he chose him to be king as well. But after he became king, and a few times he became king, he became worse and worse, and he also got jealous of David.
Why?
Because everyone liked him, and they were like saying, "Wow!" They were celebrating about David, and he didn't like it.
Tell me how Saul was chosen to be king.
Okay, so yeah, I read that. So there was a man. His name was Kish, and he had a son. His name was Saul. So then one day he lost his donkeys, and he told Saul and his servant to find his donkeys. So then when they kept finding the donkeys, they found some girls. They were getting water on this well, and then they said, "Wait, where's the Son of God?"
Son of God?
No.
Who?
I mean I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
But he was prophesying about God. And then
Eli?
what?
Eli or Samuel?
Samuel. But they didn't know it was him. So then the girl said, "Oh, he's over there. Just climb and walk over there." And then they said, "Okay." So then when they went, I think it was either I forgot where it was, but there was a man, his name was Samuel, and he said, Saul, God chose you to be the king, so that he anointed him. And he was so surprised that he did that. And then he said, but I am not a Benjamin, I think.
Okay.
And then he said, so Samuel said, you have been chosen by God, and he purposely made you find the donkeys. But don't worry, the donkeys already been found by your father. I will tell your father about what happened. So that's what I said.
Alright. Next question. Compare Saul and David. How are they the same and how are they different?
So Saul and David, they're both kings, and also Samuel both said to them that God said to Samuel to tell both in their stories, tell each of them that they're king now, and also they also believed in God.
How are they different?
So David was he was nice, and he was also good at the end, but Saul, he was good but he was bad at the end. For me.
So I have an extra question. What do you think qualifies a person to be God's chosen?
If they believe in God and they have a good character, but mostly if they believe in God.
What about, they have to be smart, they have to be handsome,
No.
they have to be the best,
No.
they have to be the smartest, richest. Alright. Okay. Can you grab your Bible? Open your Bible to Mark 1:35. Read out loud Mark 1:35 and tell me, what are your thoughts about this verse?
Okay. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place, where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him. Oh wait, do I have to see the whole?
135.
Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went to a solitary place where he prayed.
What are your thoughts about this verse?
I feel like Jesus just wanted to not go to like this very rich like place, or like very not very crowded place where he wanted people to see him or anything. He just wanted to go to a plain place and just pray there.
What was important about praying? No, I just want to know your thoughts. Actually, you can close the book now.
What's important about praying? So God can help you, or hear what do you want to say to him, and what your thoughts are, and he won't judge it. And so you can feel comfortable and warm inside.
When you pray, what do you feel?
I feel not worried anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Okay, Pilgrim's Progress. Okay. Choose a character you met from Pilgrim's Progress and describe that character.
Even at the start?
It's during the first quarter, of course.
Interpreter.
Oh. Okay, what about the interpreter?
He mostly interprets like what meanings are like in his house. Whenever someone like Christian goes to his house, and they will always ask, what is this? Like example, it's a painting or a scene that's happening. Then he will interpret what is happening, even though it just looks like a normal thing that's happening. Like children are sitting down and demanding for something or being patient, and a man trying to put out the fire, but at the back someone is still pouring oil, or sometimes a man in a cage is really weeping. So he interprets that, and it will make sense when he says it.
Alright. Describe Christian. What are traits you admire about him, and what are his traits you don't appreciate?
Okay, so the Christian, I feel like he represents an actual Christian because that's his name, and that's what usual journeys of Christians are like. And he always believes it if he sees it or if anyone really tells him, and he will listen it, and he'll really just say sorry if he knows that he actually done something really bad, and he really acts a scene. He really acts it out. Like it's so, whenever a bad thing happens, he'll really act it out. And whenever a good thing happens, he'll really rejoice. And whenever a sad thing happens, he'll really weep. Or anything like that. It's emotional, but like not in the bad way. Like expressing a lot of his emotions.
Chores or habits. Okay, on habits. Explain the steps you do to accomplish your chores. Which step are you having difficulty with?
I think just immediately going to do it, or maybe doing it fast, like my chores fast. But sometimes I do it really fast if I want to. But I do
What are your chores first?
Making the bed, sweeping, maybe sometimes cleaning the house, but I don't know if like cleaning up is a chore. Is it?
It is.
No, like cleaning up my mess.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, I also clean some of the things that I have to pack away, but sometimes I don't. And I also sweep, and I sometimes also wash the dishes, but I mostly make the bed.
Okay. So, which step are you having difficulty with?
Maybe cleaning up,
Why?
because it's so hard, and sometimes Erin, she always like hides my stuff. Once I saw that um my deal was under the bed. It was supposed to be in my car.
Oh.
So then I had to clean it up for her.
Mm.
It was last night.
Okay.
And I also saw my hook at the side of the bed for my crocheting.
Didn't you pack away?
Yeah, I did. I did!
Okay. Then why is it on the side of the bed?
Because I was gonna go and put it on the bed. I put it on the bed. So and then when I think I heard a ding dong. It was you on Zumba, and then I went there, and then you played music, so I got distracted. So when I went inside, I didn't find my hook. It was already at the side of the bed.
Alright. Okay. Explain in your own words why cleaning up after your mess is important.
Because if you leave stuff then and you just leave it there, and if someone cleans it up for you and they put it somewhere else, and then but especially if they have a bad memory, then they will put it somewhere and they will not forget where it is. But if you leave it like that, then it will become messy and the house will not look good. And sometimes you could trip over it or really get stressed over it.
Right. Okay. Now let's go to your memory work. Okay. Recite the assigned Bible memory work this quarter.
Okay.
What is the passage first?
What's
Verse.
1 Corinthians 13. Do I say it?
Yes.
Okay.
Louder, please.
If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have a gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight with evil, but rejoices in truth. Love, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, it will cease. Where there are tongues, it will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfection disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I felt like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Now we shall see face to face. And now I know in part, and I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Very good. Very good. Amazing. Okay. Last question. Can you please get the hymnal and sing your favorite hymn for this quarter?
Wait, but what if it's turn your eyes upon Jesus? Can I?
Did
No.
we sing that this quarter?
We keep changing.
I know.
Wait, where?
What were the hymns that we sang this quarter?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you help? Wait, what was it again?
Just because a hymn.
But not Be Thou My Vision, because we already did that. Oh, was it this one? But I don't know how to sing it again. I don't know what hymn I want.
It's up to you, baby. That's the last question.
Wait, I can choose any?
Yes, of course.
Like
What I
Be
said.
Thou My Vision? No.
Well, I said sing your favorite hymn for this quarter. So we sang around 4.
4?
hymns. Yes.
Where's the... Can you show me what the hymns were? I don't know what it is. Okay. Do I say now? Okay, crown him with many crowns. Crown him with many. Wait, how do you say it? Like,
Crown him with many crowns.
okay, crown him with many crowns. The Lamb upon his throne. Hark how the heavenly anthem. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Alright. Tell me, sing na lang hymn that you know.
This one.
Okay. What is the title?
Amazing Grace. Okay. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. That grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much, Uyie.